Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the newest Jim's Game Corner episode. Today I'm going to showcase you the video game Rainbow Legends. Before we begin, I'm legally obliged to mention I've received a free copy of this game from the Keymailer site, thank you for that. Now going back to the game, it's a territory-based strategic deck builder, and it's one of those games that at the beginning I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be doing even after going through the tutorial. But after a while it clicked and I finally started to have fun from it, because it's actually quite interesting and fun to play through, even when some of the fights are not fair. The idea is simple, we have our territory and our enemy has it. We can construct buildings on our territory and we can also in our round attack neutral territory same as the enemy one. The neutral territory obviously becomes our territory when we put our attack card on it, and if our attack card has enough attack it can destroy the enemies, buildings and spots and so forth, and who controls more territory does more damage after they end their turn. It's simple as that. There are also some neutral buildings in each stage where if you capture it, it gives you some kind of advantage, and every character in the game has his own personal playstyle, which means you will have to use different tactics to defeat him or her. So we've got character storyline, and what's interesting is that some of the characters are lagged behind a DLC, which is hilarious to me. The game just came out and you already have some characters lagged out? Who do you think you are, just because you lacked the most so-called sexy character behind the DLC you think anyone is going to buy it? That's a weird mentality. That's the main map of the game. Let's take this treasure. Fund, equip, plan. We can choose one of those. I took two cards, the Fool and the Tower, reversed. Those red spots is where the enemy is going to use his cards after our turn. So if you have taken that territory, we have to fortify it so he doesn't steal it from us. So it's not really that hard to grasp. Of course, we have mana and our mana replenishes after each round. When we lose all of our health, obviously we die, but we can repeat the fight to see if we can win it or just lose, and then the entire story ends and you need to start from scratch. He doesn't have a lot of health points left, so we can just attack his main building. Once more, boink. And we've won! Yay! Now we can select cards. One of them is going to be added to our deck. All of the stuff you can remember from Yu-Gi-Oh! The original card game. At least that's the one I've played a lot in my youth. I'm actually sad that nowadays Yu-Gi-Oh! Is completely different from the stuff I've played back in 2001 till 2006. Those were the good days. It was simple to understand. Later, newest Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not fun at all. Fortune telling house, please tell me, when is the newest Tool album going to be released? What? 2033? You heretic, you lie! Now we can choose which card to forge, which means it's going to be better. Basically upgrading cards. It exists here. Now this is the merchant shop. The music here is just hilarious, like beautiful. This is how black metal sounds like. Okay, so we've got some kind of demon. Let's try to destroy him. But sadly this fight is not going to be as easy as the previous one. Look at this. It's like third round and I'm already losing. I was actually stuck at this fight because I am not sure why they've decided to add such a difficulty spike right here, because the next few enemies are not going to be even half as difficult as this dude right here. He's going to hurt us, he's going to take more of our territory, so the only thing we can do is to attack that main building so he dies. That's it. Bye bye. Select cards. Polymorph, that one is quite fun, because some of the enemies add negative cards into your deck or hand, and Polymorph changes those cards into missiles that actually hurt the enemies instead of you. I feel like that card is crucial to win the game. Next we have this anime cosplayer who likes to watch isekai shows. Compare this fight to that demon one. This is like a walk in the park. I find it hilarious. We've got the mythical rolling card. Limp Bizkit style. Janato, take him to the Mafia's bridge. This cowboy character is not fun. He adds a card called Snipe into our hand. So for example, if you want to put a building on your territory, he can destroy that building after you put the card. So the only thing that can help us is Polymorph actually. Just have to transform this card into something different. And we are free to do whatever we want. This fight yet again wasn't as hard as the demon, which is hilarious because demon was like the second or third enemy on our way. Mr. Cowboy Bebop, time to end you. Let's do this. Boing. Look at this drunk loser. Like, this is not the straight edge way, we need to dispose of him. So the only thing that I would change about this game would be to nerf some of the enemies, which are way too hard for no apparent reason. Because it's just laughable how some unknown enemy can like take you hours to beat. And then the next 5 to 20 fights are like breeze in a park, they're just so easy. Besides that, I have no objections towards this game, it's quite decent. It's not something I usually play, it's actually the first territory-based deck builder I've tried, and it's fun. This is the additional bonus fight that you can skip, but I just want to destroy miners! Miners, not miners, remember that! Look at this Minecraft goofy looking guy. You're going to meet your demise. Weep before my presence. I'm giving you the final card that will lay destruction upon you. Ha 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 ha, victory. This is how I see fans of deck builders. Sorry guys. Now let's fight another one. Crafty Corn. I wonder if that's like a self-insert like some of the developers, or maybe it's a known creator, I don't know. It looks like some generic loot demon that you could find in Heroes of Might and Magic 5. Shout out to all of the fans of that game. Your end is coming near, demon. You are not welcome in the presence of the Lord. Bye. Yeah. So to this day I have no clue what those X's were supposed to mean, because I've just destroyed them. Time to end round 10. Bye! After every boss we can select one relic, which is going to stay with us for the next map and so forth and so forth. One of the best cards in the game, at least for me, is Star Fury. It can help you in times of need. So the loot demon lady is back, I don't know why. We're going to destroy her once more. I've skipped a little bit because I don't want to spoil the game for you. This is the boss of phase 2. Let's call him Jerry Joint. Jerry is not a fun dude, he uses his cards to build more blocks and castles, which will hurt you every round. This is actually the hardest fight I had in this game. To this day I am not sure how I won, because some of the blocks you can destroy while others are like off the limits, and the game won't tell you why that is. The game should tell me why it is restricted, why the territory is restricted, why can't I put the card there. This is quite bad, as you can see. He controls almost everything, so we need to use some of our special cards right here, Impact, Starbucks, etc. just to get it at least for it to be even territory, barrier, so he cannot take the stuff from us. And next round, let's just hurt him, because he has only 5 life points. That's it. Boing! So that's it. If you enjoyed what you saw, you can get Rainbow Legends on Steam. It came out recently. For me it's like a 7 out of 10 game. It still needs some improvements, especially in the difficulty, which is not fair at all. Besides that, the graphics, the music, it all works. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram in the description. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters who graciously sponsor these videos, you're truly wonderful. You can join them if you want so I can make an album review, do me the cover lyric video of your choice. See you next time, legend. Bye!